What is up, everyone? Welcome, and I'm so happy that you are here. Today, we are talking all about YouTube's requirements for monetization. You don't know what that is? We're explaining that all on today's video. On top of that, we're also going to be talking about, hey, why people get upset about this and actually why it is very important and very valuable to you as the creator to have monetization rules. All of that coming up on this video. If you're new to the channel, hello, my name is Katie, and I'm so very happy that you're here. And if you are new and like content about YouTube, content creation, inspiration, and motivation, then this is your channel to hang out with. Love that you're here. Always hop in the comments and hang out with you guys. So definitely consider subscribing down below, hitting that bell for notifications. Really happy that you're here. If you are live with us right now, I would love it if you could drop a comment in the chat and tell me you are here, because that absolutely helps me know exactly what you guys love and the content that you find valuable. So let's jump right into the topic at hand. I am so excited to talk about monetization because I have a very unpopular opinion on monetization. But then I also found and realized that I actually had a very popular opinion with the people who actually have created amazing content on YouTube. So here's the deal. If you have been around creators on YouTube, if you have attempted to create content on YouTube, if you've thought about creating content on YouTube, you've probably run into the word monetization. And you're probably like, if you know anything about it, you're feeling, oh, Katie, oh man, that's just a lot of work. And YouTube won't pay me until I get to this point. And why do they add those rules? And is it YouTube selling out on us, and are they being cheap, and what is going on here, and why are they making us wait so long to be able to create income on YouTube? Well, basically, if you're like, Katie, I don't know what you're talking about. Monetization is a rule that YouTube has that you have to have currently, 2021, you have to have 1,000 subscribers and 400,000 hours of watch time, basically how many hours people are watching. You have to have those requirements to be monetized on YouTube, which basically means YouTube will pay you money for keeping people on your channel. It also has a lot to do with the ads that play before your video and all of that. So YouTube has a couple different levels of, payment and different things, and you can create income directly from having people watch your videos on YouTube. But it's a very interesting topic, because a lot of people think, oh man, these people are making tons of money directly from YouTube. But the reality is, the smart creators out there are creating income, and they're creating multiple streams of income. So sometimes they're having income that's coming directly from YouTube, but they're also having income that's coming from brand deals, from sponsorships, from affiliates, from their own products. They're having a lot of different streams of income if they're being smart, which a lot of the top creators are indeed intelligent. That's why they're creating a lot of content and able to do it sustainably. Here's what you need to know about monetization. If you've ever considered creating content, if you are kind of upset at YouTube for having a monetization rule, let me ease your mind and explain why I think and truly believe and have seen the benefits of YouTube having a monetization law, kind of a rule. So the reality is, think about this. If every single creator on YouTube had the opportunity to make money every time someone watched a video of theirs, you could not get anywhere. You'd have a ton of super selfish people on YouTube just creating money and taking advantage of the platform and not really caring. Sorry about the noise. Not really caring that much about the content you're creating. They're not really caring that much about you as the audience. They're just kind of in it for the money. The reality is, YouTube is celebrating and rewarding creators who are consistently doing the work to create the content. That means those of us who get monetized, we are set apart from people who are just in it for the money. The reality is, it takes a bit to get to 1,000 subscribers and 400,000 hours of watch time. And so when you realize, oh my goodness, that is a lot of time and a lot of subscribers to obtain, you've got to decide, hey, am I going to show up because I love my people and I love creating content? Or am I going to show up because I've got all of this money waiting in the bank from, YouTube's going to send me all this money, and, I want to create some money in my life, easy, right? So the reality is, when you think about it, YouTube is doing us a favor by setting us apart from all of the wannabes and rewarding us for creating consistent content and doing it for the long run, like really being in the game and showing up. And that is honestly the most, like, honestly, I have to say, like, thank you, YouTube, for showing up and doing something that may seem unpopular to some. But for those of us who really understand monetization, and hopefully that's you now, as you recognize, wow, YouTube is doing this to help us put in the work, put in the effort, and really understand if we love creating content on this platform. This is a space for creators, not just for people who want to make money. Now, I will in a future video, I will definitely get into multiple streams of income on YouTube and how YouTube actually isn't paying you a ton of money for your content. And the smart creators who are making like a lot of money are actually doing it in a couple different ways. We'll talk about that a little bit later. But the reality is, if you are letting monetization or other people who are upset about monetization on YouTube, if you're letting that bug you, if you're letting that bother you by creating, like if you're letting that bother you and you're not creating content because of that, then I want to urge you to take action right now, because you will not get it to guaranteed, you will not get to monetization if you don't start. And you're going to hear me talk about starting so much on this channel, because there are so many of you out there that are waiting for someone to hold your hand and move you forward and say yes and give you permission. You get to do that for yourself. And there are a lot of excuses and limitations that we put on ourselves, like, Katie, I don't think I have enough time. I don't think I have the time to put into getting monetized. I don't think I can really pull through and create the content consistently enough to create that momentum for monetization. And to those people, if you are one of those people, I just want to take a minute and tell you I 100% get you, because when I first created videos on YouTube, I was so discouraged because I was looking at my analytics and I was looking at how many views and watch time I was getting on my content. And you know what I was saying? Oh my goodness, this calculator tells me it's going to take 70 years. It's going to take 70 years for me to create enough watch time and get enough subscribers at the rate I'm going to get monetized. And guess what? I'm probably not even going to create any money before I get monetized. First off, that is not true. I've created a decent amount of money from YouTube just by having brand deals and reviews and people watching and whatever. Like, you get to choose what path you take and you get to choose what it looks like. And YouTube is rewarding us for creating content on its platform. It's rewarding us by like putting our content out in the world. It's rewarding us by getting us to monetization and actually paying us for people, like watching our videos and spending time on the platform. The reality is there is so much that YouTube is doing to reward the true creators, that we do not want to be like walking into this platform ungrateful or thinking that we're getting cheated, basically. The reality is this is an amazing platform where you get to use the tools and resources that you have to create income, to create a community, to create just authority in your space. It's an amazing platform, and monetization is making it even more amazing. That's probably an unpopular opinion for most beginner YouTubers or entry-level YouTubers or people who have been doing it for less than a year. But I want to make sure that you understand, hey, monetization is a good thing. YouTube is doing us a favor, and we get to create amazing content and start today. We get to start today to make things happen. Hey, if you have not started today, if you've not started a YouTube channel, or if you started and you really don't know where to go, I want to make sure that you know about this amazing, whoops, let me make sure that I am actually on here because my screen just went blank. There we go. Okay, so I just want to make sure that you know about this amazing 5-day challenge that I'm running right now. And I want to make sure that you get into this group. So if you want to, click the link down in the description that says 5-day YouTube content consistency challenge. Go click that RSVP. I'll get you in. It's an amazing challenge that we're taking people through right now to create content on YouTube consistently to get you over that hump and to get you started. So I hope you have an awesome day. This was kind of a chill this was kind of like a chill video for you guys to hang out with me and learn about monetization. And if you like this video, then definitely go down in that description and click an RSVP for that challenge, because it's going to be absolutely amazing. I hope you all have an amazing day. Create amazing content. Get out there and do what you know you're meant to do. I will see you all later.